Hey, welcome to the Joddie Tried It Podcast. My name is Joddie Taylor. I am your host. On this podcast, I chat about all of the things that I have tried and I'm trying: courses, memberships, apps. What do they all have in common? They all have to do with personal and professional development. Two things I want to say up front or ask. One, in terms of statements, is that many of the episodes will feature affiliate links. I only chat about and share things that I love, that I use, or I highly recommend, or I think you might find useful yourself and be interested in. Second, if you haven't already done so, please sign up for my weekly newsletter. You can do that at joddietaylor.ck.page. That's Joddie Taylor, all one word, CK as in ConvertKit. Page. Joddie is spelled the way I spell it and my mom spells it, Joddie. So that's JODDIETAYLOR.CK.page. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope, again, if you haven't already, you subscribe to my weekly newsletter. Thank you so much for listening. Guess who's on YouTube? Okay, so to be fair, I have been on YouTube for a few years, but I wanted to share with the Joddie Tried It podcast audience that I am in September and October, kind of mid-September to the end of October, I will be doing Making Money Mondays. I'm still workshopping it. It'll be Money Making Mondays, still workshopping it, but I'm going to be talking about how much money I'm making every week. And this money is money that I've made on my own, not from like a 9 to 5. Money I've made online, maybe from selling digital products. We'll see. We'll both be surprised. We'll see how the next several weeks goes. Why am I doing this? Because I have been wanting to do more long form videos on YouTube for months. This has been on my mind for months. I did something similar with a small membership group that I have or had. It's a bit of a story. I'll put a link in the show notes. I've spoken about this before, where I just for 4 weeks, every week, I made a video and it was 5 minutes or less. This is absolutely copied from my experience. And I did that this past summer. I'm recording this in September. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I did it for the month of August, which just ended 2 weeks ago. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. It seems like it was a long time ago. I don't know. Gosh, it was not a long time ago. But what I did was every week I had a video, was 5 minutes or less. It was basically like an update on the behind the scenes of my business life and what was going on. And it helped me prepare for this new series. And what's funny is before I did that in August, I wanted to do something like that months before then. So it's just funny how these things can be a process and slow going, but it did help me get to this point. And I finally decided to just go for it. So I've been wanting to do long form and I didn't want it to be complicated. I wanted to do it 5 minutes or less. Brevity is something that I don't think I need to be brief. You know, there are podcast episodes that are 15 minutes long. Ones like this, they're probably not going to be more than 5 minutes or so. But it's a challenge that I set for myself because I think there's something to being able to convey an idea or what's going on in 5 minutes or less. You know, I heard someone say, you know, if you're leaving someone a voice note and it's like 5-6 minutes, that's a podcast episode, which I found funny because, of course, I'm a podcaster. So I like the idea because even myself, I listen to podcasts that are an hour long and I will save that podcast for when I'm going on a walk. Like, all right, I'm going to listen to it. If it's 5 minutes, I'm more likely to press play now and listen to it now. In my mind, you tell me if you have the same experience. So I just wanted to share with you that I'm going to be doing that. In terms of expectations, I'm not yet, who knows, it might change in the next 6 weeks, but I'm not yet one of those podcasters or YouTubers who are going to be talking about their $10,000 week or $1,000 week or $100 week, question mark. As of this recording, I'm finishing up a $500 challenge I set for myself. Shout out to Nick Loper of Side Hustle Nation. You may have listened to his podcast or been on his website. He has a $500 challenge. I took that challenge. It was an email challenge. So I got an email every day for like 5 or 7 days. And I was like, I'm going to make $500. So far, I have not made $500, but I will be reporting on that on Monday, September 16th. So be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll put a link to the trailer in the show notes so you can check it out. I hope you'll check it out. I hope you check it out. Please subscribe, like, let me know what you think. If you're following along, let me know if you're going to do your own money making challenge. It's 2024 as of this recording. And you know what? It's the best time to make money online. Have I cracked the code? Do I have the formula? No, but I'm trying. I've been trying. And now I am ready to document it, at least for the next 6 weeks, to see for me to document and have it on record. Oh, this is how I made money. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's share it, because I'm someone who is not talking about thousands of dollars. Might be more like tens, but here we go.